leaving. We'll just going out of town kasi single tayo. Single. Ready for Pringle. Hello, Gam. Say hi. I'm with the gang.
Hi,
Good morning.
Gonna do there?
We're just gonna have fun in the sun kasi 2 weeks ako hindi nakakita ng sun.
Diba? What happened to you, Di?
Of course, you know, COVID hit me.
Really hard?
Spears hit me. COVID, yan, ng Maranda.
Diba?
So, imagine in isolation for 2 weeks. So, anyway, we're still going to be, what do you call that one? Open kasi ang mga resorts sa Cebu.
True.
Even in this time.
Which is a good thing, you know, despite this pandemic. Like,
and compared to going to parties or eating in a restaurant, I think it's much safer to go to a resort. Kasi, of course, you have an exclusive place, you have your own suite, and then it's an open space kasi beach. So, and at the same time, healthy pa din siya. It's under the sun, we're having fun under the sun.
how was your lunch?
Yeah, very nice. The first time I enjoyed the firefly because fresh from the oven.
What's a fresh?
Like,
So from the oven, di ba na yung oven?
Pwede ito muhunong di ako na. Ano pwede dito ko? Baka dito ako.
Don't overthink things, baby, 'cause I know that you do. You've been a stranger lately, and I know that's not you. Easy come, easy go, no need to fight about it. Easy come, easy go, no stress, I'm good without it. Easy come, easy go, let's keep it fun and simple. Easy come, easy go, you know my loving is no sweat, it's no sweat. It's no sweat, it's no sweat. It's no sweat, it's no sweat. It's no sweat, it's no sweat.
This is part of the 7,107 islands. High tide on boat. to. Malaki siya, very very Filipino. The windows are like your lowest. Outside with a damaged car, you know, because you don't know what road you're getting in. Ayun, tumaan ka sa paanan nito. Diba ang tulad nito guys? Super cool ba? Grabe man na try to imagine you're traveling with an island. Wala pa road na dalag. All the way blocks. I was praying the moment ang road that it took around 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes off-road sa paanan ng bundok with no people around because we got lost by our tracking.
By the way.
Yes. Ways led us to that road. It's not a road actually. If you have seen the footage, it's gonna make you scared, I promise. Hello guys, let's eat. So it's dinner time and what do we have? Yes, we have calamari frito, we have sinigang na hipon para, you know, Cebu's just eating al fresco in their pool. And we have chicken pork adobo, we have bistec Tagalog, the bumpy, and what do you have bread? So they have a buffet, the usual buffet. They have corned beef. I think there's some food out there, pero ito lang gusto ko. Little paksiw na isda, over easy egg, and corned beef. And then coffee. We have coffee, like wood. They have fresh milk and brown sugar. So yun. For the food, well, there's not much to expect with the food because number one, the food is they have limited option. They just have the typical food like the adobo and the bistec Tagalog and some grilled seafood platter, which is quite pricey compared to a normal seafood platter out in Cebu. And yung serving nila is very small and it's quite pricey. It could actually range to 500 to 1,000. The seafood platter is more than 1,000. So if I were you guys, if you would like to experience the Badian Wellness Resort and Spa, I suggest that you bring your own food and just put it in the bag, okay? Because they don't really check much of your bag, so you can just bring your own adobo rather than buying your adobo here, which is 600 pesos. It's not really worth it kasi hindi din ganun. It's not as delicious as, you know, a home cooked adobo. I mean, Filipinos are very good in cooking adobo, but their adobo is like below average yung pagiging adobo, right? No?
True.
You didn't like it. And it's pricey, but since you don't have a choice, since you live in an island, it's still okay. But number one, I've been to with other islands, like I've been into Coron, in Two Seasons Resort, and in Sumilon Island, and some other island in Mindanao, in Siargao. But I'm not really impressed with the food, aside from the limited choices that you have, since you have to eat all the whole time you'll be staying here. Aside from the limited choices, it's not also very delicious and yummy. It's just so-so. So plating wise, everything's just so-so. It's just normal, so there's no wow factor on it unless you are really super starved already. Yeah, the food is, so I suggest if you come here guys, you just enjoy the place, you just enjoy the quietness, the calmness, the peacefulness. But if you really want to go into like indulge yourself into food, I don't think this is the place for you, that you really want to eat out all your life. So if you are into a budget or something, I would suggest you can just bring food na hindi masyadong na-spoiled, or it would take 24 hours before ma-spoil, and you can just put it in a bag, hide it somewhere, and you just order extra rice or some rice in or anything in the place. So yun lang. Or you can just bring your own drinks as well, like a Coke. Just make sure that you hide it in your bag. You know, don't really show it when you get into the island, because they don't really check the bags naman. So that's a tip for you if you wanted to go to Badian Wellness Resort and Spa. Now another thing here is the prices. I got a room for just around 8,000 pesos, but the usual, because I got it on sale on Agoda, but the usual price for this, if you check in here, this is a 12,000 room, but the before pandemic this is around 18,000, but since it's pandemic they mark it down to 12,000. And if you do your reservation online using booking.com or Agoda, because they have better prices with Agoda and booking.com. Imagine 7,000 to 8,000 compared to booking in here. You go directly book to them, it would actually cost you 12,000. In the deluxe room is 8,000. I think you can get better prices on Agoda. So overall guys, just to wrap it up, Badian Wellness Resort and Spa, of course I still would love to come back in here, but I would like to more focus on relaxing and resting. But if you are like group of people who really wanted to have a party or have fun, I don't think this is the place for you. The bed is not too comfortable. The room is wide, but you know the layout is not so real. I don't like the layout of the room, because they have this, the toilet and the shower is separate, and they don't have doors, or they just have this shelf as curtains, and there's nothing much to do in the room but just sleep. You know, it's a wellness resort, but I don't think they invested on bed or in their foam. So yun lang. And the blanket is super nipis, so I don't think you will like the blanket, but you can actually ask for an extra blanket, which is the typical cashmere, right? Or the medyo soft lang
Linen.
na linen. Yeah, so I'd like to rate this. Overall, I'd like to rate this resort 7 to 10. Anyway, the staff are very friendly and nice. And make sure to ask for electronic mosquito repellent, because in their balcony there's a lot of mosquitoes. So make sure you can ask. So that's it guys, and I hope you learned something from us through our experience, and you have some points whether you like to visit or not Badian Wellness Resort and Spa. But overall, it's still worth it. It's still worth a try. I mean, second try might not be worth for you, but you try and experience Badian Wellness Resort. That's an honest review. Thank you.